Steelworkers were considered the quintessential blue-collar workers. They were a special breed, and the places where they worked a unique environment.
Anybody who never saw the steel plant in operation missed something. I always told my kids that. They really missed to see what it was like to make steel, because it's something to be seen.
Everything was big. The ladles were big, the trains were big, the cranes were big. The wrenches we used sometimes to loosen bolts were 5 feet long.
I just couldn't believe it. It was just so exciting. There were so many bells and whistles and sirens, and it was so hectic.
When the coke was ready, when the blast furnace was going to tap out, when the open hearts were going to give you steel, everything was made for that moment, and then boom, 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 let's go.
And it was 4th of July every day for us because sparks were flying every which way.
It was like a science fiction movie. It was like something you see in a James Bond movie, and just your eyes are going, wow, you know. Or the first time you walk into the BOF, the basic oxygen furnace, it's mammoth, and this ladle pouring steel is just amazing.
They had like ladles where they would open the gate, the steel would be running like water into a ladle. It was amazing. I had never seen anything like it. I mean, believing that steel runs like water, it was just amazing to me that you would melt steel down and it just run.
While the process was impressive, steelmaking was no easy task.
Most of those jobs were physically demanding. It was a very difficult and demanding work.
Everything was big and noisy, and it was dirty, there was smoky, there were fumes around.
No matter where you work in a plant, I mean, there's an inherent danger, but you just accept it and you live with it. And if you've been there for any length of time, you'll have some close calls. There's no question about it. It's just the law of averages.
You absolutely have to have an awareness of the movement of equipment, the sounds associated with that movement, what the sirens mean when you hear a siren. There's heat everywhere. There's danger everywhere. It's something that you got used to, but you never forgot about it. You never let it away from your mind.
We used to have people get killed at work. You know, it was easy to get hurt if you didn't follow the rules.
In my interview before I started on the blast furnace, the guy held up a piece of steel. And he said, "Do you know what this is?" And everybody say steel. He said, "No, this is the remains of a human."